Thank you, Preston. And we begin now with the pro-Palestine demonstration and occupation of Poly Humboldt. University leaders announcing campus will remain closed through the rest of the semester. It comes as student demonstrators continue to occupy Siemens Hall using furniture, tents, chains, and zip ties to block entrances to the buildings as they made several demands of the university, like disclosing all holdings and collaborations with Israel, cutting all ties with Israeli universities, and dropping the charges against students, and halting what they call, quote, the harassment of student organizers by law enforcement, end quote. On Friday, the university offered the chance for protesters to leave buildings with a guarantee of no immediate arrest. Well, the Humboldt Sheriff, William Hansel, was also on campus Friday speaking with protesters, saying his office has no plans of going in and stressing they do want an agreement to be reached. Meanwhile, the university put out a statement yesterday saying their concern has not been the protest itself, but the ongoing unlawful occupation of campus buildings by students and non-students and other criminal acts. They say there's been vandalism, theft, destruction of state property, and intimidation of university employees. They say the ongoing occupation is creating safety hazards for those who have barricaded themselves inside, blocking exits to the building. They issued a statement saying, quote, this has nothing to do with free speech or freedom of inquiry. It is lawless behavior that has harmed the vast majority of our students whose education has been interrupted, damaged the reputation of our school, and drained resources from the accomplishment of our core educational purpose, end quote. A hard closure of campus is now being enforced through May 10th. The university is pushing for a peaceful end to the occupation. You can see their response to protester demands by visiting humboldt.edu/emergency. While they say it's too early to assess the cost of illegal activities, they estimate it to be in the millions, but they add, quote, the true cost has been the disruption of the education of our students who came here to learn and get a college degree, end quote. The unrest continues at several other universities across the U.S. as well. Today's the last day for classes at Columbia University in New York, where the movement began. An encampment remains in place there as students and administrators discuss protester demands. Classes are also wrapping up at Emory University in Atlanta, where faculty are beginning a no-confidence vote for the school president there today over the police crackdown on protests. A similar no-confidence vote was declared for Poly Humboldt's president Tom Jackson last week. And here in California, during a press conference about green energy last week, Governor Newsom briefly commented on the protests.
And so we're very mindful of what's going on the campuses and want to maintain people's right to protest, at the same time do so peacefully without any hate. I just want to avoid a lot of what we're seeing in other parts of the country.
An official at UCLA reports incidents of violence between pro-Israel and pro-Palestine demonstrators yesterday. That school's commencement is set for June, unlike the University of Southern California nearby, where the main ceremony has been canceled. Protests have broken